Triablwars. It's a browser game that came out a few years ago, like in the 2000s, I don't know, or 2002, maybe even earlier. It's quite old now. And it is still played a lot. The whole how the game works is you start off with a small village and you have the resources wood, iron and clay, and then you have to decide what to do with these resources. You can upgrade your headquarters to unlock new buildings and to build them faster. You can build a barracks to recruit some units, a stable to recruit some stronger units, and a workshop to recruit siege machines. And you can also upgrade your clay pit, your iron mine, your wood chipper to get more resources. And then what you can do is you can use barracks to train troops, and with these troops you can send them to another village to plunder their resources. And there are barbarian villages, which are NPC villages, which don't build troops, they just build buildings, and you can easily get resources from them. The whole game is real time, so upgrading a building might take a minute, might take an hour, might take a full day, depending on what level and what building. So, and then when you send your troops to attack different villages, each troop have different travel times. So if you send like infantry, just walking troops, they will be slower than if you send some cavalries. And siege machines will be even slower. And this opens a lot of possibilities. So at first you gotta spend a lot of time on this game, because the more time you spend, the better off you are compared to the others. If you're online the whole day, you can send out your troops right when they come back to get more resources from these barbarian villages. And if you do this more often than your enemies, you'll have more resources, you're gonna have a stronger army, and you will have an easier time defeating your enemies. The whole map is scattered with a lot of villages, and every single village is controlled by a player or by barbarians, which are NPCs. So usually in a world you have about 2,000 players, and then there are tribes. So depending on the world settings, there can be 20 people in a tribe, or 40, or only 5. Changes with every world and with all the settings. And usually such a world goes on for, if it's a very quick world, it's over in 3 months. If it's a slower one, it might take a year, might take 1.5 years. Yeah. I would not recommend starting this game, because if you actually want to get good at it and become one of the best, you gotta put in a lot of time over a substantial amount of time. I finished one world and as a rank 1. Gladly, it was a very quick world, so it was over within 3 months. But I spent around 16 hours a day to achieve this over a period of 2 to 3 months. So yeah, I won't be doing this again. I've done it once, and it's just not worth it. Yeah, that's Triablwars. That is the game where I thought to myself, I want to become very good. I want to become one of the best players. I've always thought to myself, how is it possible that some of these players are so insanely good at the game? And I started learning. I started learning the fundamentals by watching YouTube tutorials. I started practicing a lot in speed rounds. These are rounds where the speed is like 200 to 400 times quicker. So over an evening you can get in a lot of practice. I started connecting with people. Once they saw I had strong fundamentals, I was able to execute the things I learned. They were willing to talk to me. And then we started a real world, and in this real world I started off very strong. Within the first 2 days I really put in the effort, and I was so good that one of the best tribes, or actually the best tribe, asked me if I wanted to join them. So I joined them, and together we won the world. And since I was able to join the best tribe in the whole server, in the whole world, I was able to learn so much from them. So yeah, that's how I learned how to play this game. And I think the principles of how to learn something can be applied to anything. So that's it for today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.